nice. Good morning, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Just back from a walk with Mr. Odin around the fields, and that's how he likes to cool off. He likes the sprinkler on the hose, so I give him a good spray with that. He is absolutely soaking wet, but he absolutely loves it. Gonna let him cool off, stay wet for a bit. Actually, maybe give him dry because he actually is soaking, but let him stay down to cool off. Speaking of cooling off, I don't know if you've seen, but whenever I make my coffee in the mornings, I add, this might be weird, I add ice cubes just to help cool it down quicker, but obviously then that waters it down a bit. Let me know in the comments if that's strange. Obviously I could just make an iced coffee, but I don't know how, or you've got to leave it overnight, I don't know, but I add ice cubes to cool it down so it is drinkable. Just about. But yeah, it's another overcast day here, but it's going to get warm again, isn't it, mister? Yeah, gotta keep this guy cool because he's so fluffy, so furry, just like me. We both struggle in this heat, but gotta get him out for his walks early in the morning, cool him down and just let him dry off normally. I don't know if that's a good thing for dogs, but he's being a good retriever, he just loves the water. And I just can't wait for it to be colder. But today, again, like I said yesterday in the previous vlog, we are off to Pure Gym again for an upper body bodybuilding session with some more upper body conditioning. Although I have no idea what the upper body conditioning is. Maybe just more skier, or I might do the row. But again, I'm going to run 10k first thing in the morning tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting if I do row, because my hamstring's always sore after the rowing. But we'll see. I'll take you through it. Obviously I am, because it's a vlog, idiot. So I'm going to go and stop Odin eating the grass, make some breakfast, and it'll be gym time because I had the morning off work. There's a bit of water from Odin splashing on the lens. And I'm not until later on, so I'm able to go to Pure Gym this morning. So he should disappear behind the sheds. Great, he's going to come out filthy. So we're going to get him from behind the shed, stop him eating grass, make some breakfast, and that'll be gym time. Just look how filthy those paws are. He's definitely just been digging behind the shed, haven't you? What are you going to say for yourself? Look at his face, he's filthy. Hey, what are you going to say for yourself? Woof. Bye bye. Bye, mister. Bye bye. Oh, and now it's time to head to the gym. That blood bed is for the grandfather. My granddad stayed over the weekend. Oh, it's far too close to the face. Maybe I'm not going to put this clip in. Who knows? Is that on? Yep. But it's been a couple of hours, so I've been editing for probably too long. I had a little fly the drone. Took up a little bit higher, took up to 100 meters, which you may or may not see before this or after this. Again, I'm behind schedule editing, flying the drone. Now it's time to get a drone, about an hour behind schedule. But it's all good, still got a good few hours to get a decent session in. Come back, walk dog, and then get to work. And the car is still covered in sand from the Sahara storm that came over the UK. Don't know what happens anywhere else in the world. Again, it sort of blows my mind that sand from that part of the world has made its way across here, because science, I'm not very clued up on that kind of thing. But I'm gonna rush off to the gym, get a good upper body session. Everything I've decided on my conditioning, it's going to be ski erg, dumbbell cleans and farmer's carries. Let's move you over a little bit so I'm not looking too dark for that autofocus. And probably some form of like 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6 or rounds for time. Depends how how long I have left to get a session done, on what rep scheme I do.
You also went, so Ben went as well.
Also, come and listen to Ben and Lucy Davies. No, not Lucy Davies, because they recently got married. They're not so fit. I'll say they're not so fit couple podcast. That's what I'm listening to. Ben Halden and Lucy Davies. So they recently got married, I believe. So they are both Davies. But rambling on. I had too much coffee this morning. The high caffeine Cannonball coffee as usual. Sipping some pre-workout. Gonna listen to this on the way to the gym. I tend to listen to music when I drive just because I end up thinking too much. So I've always got some sort of podcast on I can either learn from or it's just on in the background. But time to put the camera down and head to the gym. Also, I immediately regret putting this jumper on again because I've already started to sweat, but it also helped me mean help me mean. It'll also mean I won't have to do as much warming up when I get to the gym, as it's just an upper body session, so my shoulders should be already nice and lubricated from the heat. So here we are, fourth and final set of the dumbbell bench on the 38s. Yeah, 1 kilo last week, these are feeling pretty good. I'm not sure if different gyms use different calibrations, but these feel a lot lighter than last week's 37s. I also apologise for speaking too quiet, because it's the first time doing a mic up session, so I'm a wee bit nervous, but we live and we learn. I've also got the muffler on again. Hopefully it's not getting too wet from all my sweat and I don't damage the microphone. But good thing coming in packs of 2, eh? Right. Last set of 8. Jeez. I think I finally learned to brace when benching, which is, who would have thought that would be useful, eh? But that's bench done. I might try the 40s next week. And that'll be, was that week 4 next week? Yeah, pretty good. Also the reason why I'm doing mic sessions is because I decided to stop being a little bitch and man up. Because this is what I want to do. Make videos and all that. But on to the first pulling movement, which will be the lat pull downs. So our final set of pull downs. I finally found my liquid chalk, which was just hiding in my room because the room's still a mess at the minute, still full of boxes and clothes I need to sort through. But I remember the chalk, but forgot my straps. So this is like slightly heavier than last week. But obviously there's nothing between the previous weight and this one, so it's a bit of a struggle. So I'm using a bit too much body English at the end. But on the first 7 or 8 reps of solids, last couple a bit of a challenge, but it's feeling good. Getting a little body English is okay. Okay, maybe a bit too much body English there, but not too bad all things considered. Maybe a bit too fast and eccentric, but stuff out in the lats for the first couple. And I'm definitely getting copyrighted for this music because I'm riding for the speakers, but who cares? I'm out of my comfort zone, mic'd up in the gym, so it's still a win for me personally. So hopefully there's more of these to come in the future. So on to the second press variation of the day, the shoulder press. I didn't think I had this machine here until I came around here the other day, so I'm very pleased to see it. Obviously something doesn't feel quite right with this right shoulder. I want to always just struggle as I press, so I'm keeping an eye on keeping the shoulders pinned back and down, but everything's feeling strong today. I don't know if it's extra calories, I've actually had some decent sleep for once, but this is the first set. I'll probably go for 3 sets of 10 to 12-ish reps. Nice and easy 12 reps. Again, I think I need to adjust the seat so I'm not coming to a dead stop with each rep. Oh god. What's that up? Yes, we'll try from there for the next set. Oh jeez. Definitely much harder with that constant tension. It's the favourite back exercise of mine, the single arm seated row. Now with this machine, it has the handle here to hold on to so you can maintain position better, and the foot pedals are a bit closer. Bring my arms out to twist away from the row, I let the weight fall forward to get a more stretch on my lat. So we're going to twist away. 4 row. And that helps my rowers. Imagine rowing from your pinky, just helps keep that. I find it helps keep my lat engaged more, rather than trying to just grip it. It tends to be too much form, but it's like something I imagine you rowing from your little finger. Last week was extra chest, this week is extra back with some straight arm pull down, superset with a lat stretch from a good idea from Jeff Depard's legs push pull that I ran last year, which was a great program. I'd highly recommend. It's worth checking out. Straight into that stretch. You can hold it for around 30 seconds or so. There is a reason why, and I'll link the paper below if anyone's interested. Some sort of extra muscle growth there, but I can't for life of me think of it off the top of my head. But for the last 2 movements, probably the best movements of the whole session, is the just arm work. So cable push downs, and then I'll just superset with the cable curl because I'm running out of time before I've got to get back to work. Not back to work, but get home and then get to work. Yeah, making sure I keep my shoulders back, like slightly in forwards, and then pressing down. Starting a bit too light for those because I've got 20 reps. I also can look into the camera and pull a face, so definitely heavy for the next set. And supersetting these with the, don't have to follow my head, just standing cable curls to work on them bicep peaks, because to me they're looking very small. Getting started to on those, so heavy the next set on both. I think it's just another set or two on these, and that'll be it for this session. I'm home to see Mr. Odin and have some lunch. Whoa. God, I didn't know what happened there. I think I got caught in the door. If you panic for a second, I'll have to dive out. Thought I was going to be trapped in there forever. Although, would it be a bad thing getting trapped in the gym? Who knows? Again, out of my comfort zone, filming that session then. And vlogging right now, walking across the car park. But this thing, isn't it? If you want to get better, you've got to get out of your comfort zone, push past your limits and all that. But let me see, to grab my keys out of the bag. Pop you down for a second. Keys are quiet, I can't see the screen, so I don't know if I'm in focus or not. Let's pop my bag down into the boot. Also, I've just realised I'm still wearing my mics. Hopefully it's not been too ruffly, because it's still. Actually, let's check it. Apologise if there's any bad crackling. Oh, it's falling down. Hopefully it's not too damp. Bit moist, but hopefully it's still connected and still picking up my voice. Yep, hello, hello. Yeah, it looks like it's still picking up the voice, so no sweat damage there. But I've got to forget, I've got to keep it close to me, otherwise it'll be quiet. But didn't have time for conditioning, because I was just faffing about trying to get set for. I was procrastinating to whether to record myself talking in the gym and just taking time, getting angles and whatnot, like just scoping people out, seeing if they're judging me or not. But that's the thing, you just got to not care what other people think, really, with the gym and just life. You do you, boo, like I always say. But I need to start taking my own advice on that. But that's given me a huge confidence boost. I am buzzing, if you can't tell, because I just want to keep rambling on, keep talking, even though I'm just sat in my car talking to the camera and there's people around me. But again, just got to be in your own little world, do what you want to do, get out your comfort zone every once in a while. But time to head home for Miss Odin. Again, this has given me huge confidence for the future, to film future vlogs, future gym stuff. So I'm very much excited. So I'll take you along for that journey of my confidence building, because I've never been someone who's had massive confidence in myself or out in public, even though I've always wanted to. There's a big sort of never really told anyone, but originally when I was in school I wanted to do drama, believe it or not. I just like the idea of playing different characters, and I don't know, maybe that's just me hiding behind different people. But again, therapy could answer that, but I may go to that, I may not. Maybe you'll know, maybe you'll find out. But yeah, stop rambling, head home for some lunch. And here we are in work. I had to quickly make some food and shit off because I left it a bit too long to make food, or head home, make food and then head to work. It took too long filming and drilling. Like I said, I couldn't do the conditioner. But it's got 2 packs of rice in here, 1 golden veg, 1 savoury chicken, 3 chicken sausages, and just topped with a bit of leftover cheese that was in the grated cheese pack, and also covered in sweet chilli sauce, a bit of moisture, and there's loads of flies, so I've got to be careful with this. But let's wrap this video up here. Again, like I mentioned before, get outside your comfort zone, do things that make you uncomfortable. It's going to allow you to grow more, like as a person. As I don't know, I'm not very good at motivational, enlightening speeches, but yeah, get out of your comfort zone. Can't remember who said it, but get comfortable being uncomfortable. As all change and growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. We'll leave you that. If you enjoyed, give it a like. If you don't know, smash the subscribe button, notifications on, all that jazz. As always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.